My name is Lisa Story. This is my spouse, children, and grandchildren. And this is where we raised our family in Moon Township, PA. I lead an organization called Hope Grows. Our mission is to empower family caregivers to seek emotional and mental wellness during and after providing care for their loved ones. The passion to help began in the dirt. Struggling with my own grief from the death of my father in 2005, I retreated to nature as an attempt to feel better. While studying psychology and horticulture and working in hospice, I continued to dig in the earth. I started to feel alive again from the sadness, and with the help of my family, I planted a vegetable garden. Always a lover of nature, this felt different. The only way I could describe how I felt from the death of my father was lost. I was really struggling. I wasn't just grieving my father, I was grieving my mom, who died 20 years prior. I never processed her death until my father died. I grew up in the city of Pittsburgh, nestled in the corner of Green Tree and Crafton, suburbia at its finest in the 1960s. This was my family and my parents growing up. They owned and operated a roofing business and did everything to support our dreams. When I was 19, I was married and living in Arizona, and at 22, my mom died. With a new life and a new baby, I was in shock. Her heart just stopped, was what we were told. After questioning her death 15 years later due to a heart issue myself, my dad stuck by his story that she had an aging heart. After receiving her death certificate, I was still a bit confused. Reason for death? Cardiac arrest caused by hypoxia to the brain. My first thoughts were a heart attack, until I read the next words: acute ethanol intoxication. My mom suffered from depression, and it just confirmed that she basically drank herself to death. My mom really completed suicide. Although no one knew, no one talked about it, and no one sought support for it, alcohol became her way of coping, and it took her life at age 52. My dad's death brought all of this back, and through my grief, interacting with the earth became grounding. Digging in the dirt and creating the many gardens that now exist here at Hope Grows was therapeutic. It wasn't until after a dream, though, of walking through a beautiful garden with my father that Hope Grows was truly born. While divine intervention set me on the path to empower families struggling with loss, exploring the national data of caregivers drove the mission, and the love for and the healing from nature inspired the model. Through all seasons, Hope Grows is a place where caregivers and those struggling from loss can find support. Through our 10 years of many programs and services, one core value remains: to inspire hope through nature. From one vegetable garden to an array of nature-centric treats, 9 healing gardens surround the home, along with a peaceful trail through the woods, water features, bee houses, and of course the squirrels, birds, and other creatures. It has become a place of refuge. No longer our ordinary home, the Iris Respite House and Healing Gardens is a place for a change of environment, for those seeking rest to help manage stress, regain balance, and restore hope.